I was just joking around with my friend the other day, and somehow one joke turned into a whole theory, and I think I just found the answer to life. This might sound super crazy, but we were talking about chances, coins, and life. Well, not exactly, but we were joking. But after the whole joke, I was just thinking more and more about it. And somehow I was like, maybe the coin does have the answer to life, and I was just crazy this whole time. Anyway, let's get started. So basically, the conversation started like my friend said it is not a 50-50% is not a good percentage. This like as a joke I said in that case you don't like money. He was like, what is this absurd logic? So I was like, there is a 50-50% chance when you toss a coin, heads or tails. So if you don't like the chance of 50-50, that means you don't like a coin. And if you don't like a coin, you don't like money. Super crazy, but I swear I do have a point. Just listen. Then he said something sciencey related, which I'm not 100% sure if it is actually true, but here it is what he just said this. Well, it is not a perfect 50-50 because if you take the Indian rupee coin, then the head of the coin contains more mass than the other end, making it about 49:51. So I just replied, well, it's not even a 50-50 then, because what if it stands in between? It balances. The coin, one side, other side, it stands in between. What if it gets abducted by the aliens? And then he said something, another fact. During the calculation of possibilities, we don't take outside effects unless it is important. So as a joke, I said, what if it falls inside? No outside effects taken, only inside. So, to which he replied, inventions of any and everything counts as an outside. No, I dropped the coin inside the black hole. Also, no intervention. Coins only fly towards the black hole. Then we went on about black holes, and he was like, no, we will. He said we should not take black holes as an option, and I said, why not? You are going to hurt the black hole's feeling. And he was like, the black hole doesn't have feelings. I was like,
Why are you so inconsiderate? Inconsiderate. Why
why are you so inconsiderate? Black holes do have feelings, and he was like, he apologized to the black holes. So I was like, okay, if you said no outside interventions, the coin, in that case, the coin shouldn't even fall. Gravity, it falls because of gravity. Which I know it is a bit of stupid logic. Then he said, I said, what's important? If not gravity, then none of the side is chosen. If not gravity, none of the side is chosen. To which I replied, exactly, the grace of life. No absolute black or white. No absolute yes or no. No absolute heads or tails. The in betweens, the grays, the maybes. And then, the conversation died down. We changed the topic from coins to other things. But I got to thinking, and maybe that what life is all about. Grays, the in betweens, the maybes, the instead of the absolute yes or no's. Instead of the absolute right or wrongs. Why do we always label things as correct or wrong? Yes or no? Pretty or ugly? Stupid or smart? Why not accept the things just like they are? There is a whole world in between, and we are just discarding that opinion, option, possibility just because it is not necessary, not important. What if the coin actually gets abducted by aliens? What if the coin actually falls into the black hole? What if the coin breaks into two? Now you might think this all is crazy, and fair enough. It is kind of very stupid, but maybe it is just me trying to say that we should just stop judging people as correct or not, as absolute different points, and just accept them as they are, because if we start doing that, we will stop judging people, we stop labeling them, and we become more accepting in life. We feel more content. we find the right balance between things, we find peace between things. I don't know. Maybe if we start accepting people, accepting life, we become more compassionate. And in today's world, that is so important because I feel with time people are losing compassion towards others. And I think we all can see that around us. Or maybe all of this is just stupidity and I should not be talking to my friends past my bedtime about coins. What do you think?